This is the GV Podcast, a variety review podcast featuring two of the three idiots giving their thoughts on cartoons and anime. This is an opinion-based podcast, and there's no way we're saying our thoughts and opinions are objective. Keep this in mind and enjoy the show. We're coming at you live! It's greenvillains! I'm Mayhem, we've got Jinsu here, we've got Duke, and I have no idea what's happening.
Neither do I.
It is something that we gotta do because JoJo will not finish this summer. It'll maybe finish this fall with Stone Ocean, which means we're gonna have to push that back. Attack on Titan! As of recording, we don't know if it'll finish this week or next week. We don't know when it'll finish.
I'm still trying to figure out what the heck is happening.
Which episode was it again?
87.
87.
We have 10 as of recording, we have 10 chapters left.
Ah.
So yeah, no, it's not finishing this week. But in the meantime, I've got something that'll be able to tide us for now.
To hold us over.
Yeah, hold us over. You guys have heard of the big three, right?
Dragon Ball...
No. Immediately wrong.
No, Dragon Ball inspired the big three.
Yeah.
The Office, Parks and Rec.
What's the third? Of that three? Of those two? What's the third?
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Okay, you get it. You get that one. So, no. The big three is Naruto, One Piece, and that third one.
Oh, that anime.
That third one.
That newfangled anime technology with them
everyone
physics.
forgets is actually a part of the big three. Bleach.
Which,
that is what we're talking about today.
I did not actually, before we started this, I did not know that Bleach was part of the big three.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was going to be like a Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, God, no. Full Metal Alchemist, the original was, what, 90s? The original was like 90s, and then, or no, was it early 2000s was the first series?
The manga started serialization in the early 2000s.
Early 2000s, okay.
And then the anime, the 90s, not that 90s anime, the early anime,
2000s, and then...
The early anime for the Full Metal Alchemist was in 2007, and then 2013 was when Brotherhood came out. And Brotherhood is more accurate to the manga. But it's weird because Brotherhood assumes you read the manga and watched the 2007 anime.
I don't like that.
It's weird.
It's fine. I like that show. It's pretty.
You don't need to read it or watch the previous anime to get it, but the way it hints towards things, it expects you to watch it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, let's go ahead and get a description out of the way.
Yeah. Of
Bleach, stylized as you can see.
Stylized as tilted. Bleach.
Italianized. Yeah.
Italicized.
Italianized.
Italianized. It's a bleach.
It's Italianized as a bleach. When the moon hits your eye like a bleach-filled pie.
Oh my god. You will die.
Bleach is a Japanese anime television series based on Tite Kubo's original manga series of the same name.
Wait. Bleach?
Bleach.
I got it.
My joke at the beginning was actually going to be, don't drink this show.
Don't drink this show.
It will melt your body.
It will kill you.
The series aired on TV Tokyo from October of 2004 to March of 2012, which there's actually a new season coming out this year, actually.
Are you
which
kidding?
is meant to be the final season.
Oh, wow. A lot of things ending this year.
The story follows the adventures of Ichigo Kurosaki.
Take that as you will.
After he obtains the powers of a Soul Reaper, a death personification similar to the Grim Reaper, from another Soul Reaper, Rukia Kuchiki. His newfound powers force him to take on the duties of defending humans from evil spirits and guiding departed souls to the afterlife. The anime adaptation includes original storylines not found in the manga with repeated appearance. Filler. We're not doing filler.
But that'll make it the entire anime 12 episodes.
You're not wrong. Guess how much I cut out.
The silence after I said that. I was joking, but oh my god.
I removed upwards of over 100 episodes.
Damn!
That's nothing.
Exactly.
Wait, what?
Naruto has double that.
Oh,
Pokemon has quadruple that.
But Pokemon is Pokemon. Pokemon is not meant to be filler. It's just Pokemon.
Yeah, Pokemon. I've grown to just be like, okay, how many Pokemon are there? Okay, they're everything that isn't like his journey. I'm expecting it to be about a Pokemon.
Yeah,
that's what I'm expecting.
Yeah, that's the thing. From it. Nothing of Pokemon is filler because it's all filler.
Watch us. We'll make money from it.
Bleach and Naruto is here's the story. Oh no, we don't have something to do right now. Oh, let's interrupt the story for a beach episode.
Yeah!
Which in Bleach's case, I accept.
Yes.
Bleach, we're going to be going in and we're going to be watching the first arc of Bleach, which, give me 5 seconds as I pop up the name of it.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Substitute Soul Reaper arc.
Aha!
That's literally the name of it. Well, you guys ready to go watch characters with peak design?
Oh, this is the peak design one.
This is peak design.
Yes! Alright, I'm ready.
This is peak design.
Yes!
Peak hourglass design.
Yes! I love telling time. Let's go.
This is like some TV crime scene message written in the victim's own blood, and it better not stain my wall! What now? A PS?
P.S. If you're thinking that this message is like some written in the victim's own blood cliche from some TV show, then you obviously have no sense of humor.
Oh, shut up!
They tell me that we live in a society where if I kill myself, I'll go to the bad place. And yet, I go to the good place, and they're like, no, you're still going to the bad place. We're back!
You can't say HE double hockey sticks?
I say peacock. No one bats an eye.
Say cockpea.
Peacock. Society.
Call me day.
Kiss one man. So, we just watched 20 episodes of Bleach.
That was good.
Wow. This is I keep on asking this, but this is one of the big 3 big ones, like the starter out.
Yeah.
The big 3 big ones.
Yeah, but it's
No,
funny
that's the
how
funny thing.
this one is the one that I'm the least acquainted with because
Everyone is.
and that's the funny thing. That's why I always consider Dragon Ball to be. Whenever I hear the big 3, I think of Dragon Ball, Naruto, and One Piece.
So
Bleach.
The actual reason it's called the big 3 is because they all came around the same time.
Yeah, the same time.
They all came
In
out
like
around the same time.
late 90s to early 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so
And
it's basically
we're heavily inspired by Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
And Dragon Ball Z.
the big 3 of the early 2000s, basically.
Yeah, and it's just like it's because Bleach hasn't had that much of an impact in what I've experienced from anime people as much as early, like when we were younger, how much Naruto was impacting the people around me, and then nowadays how much One Piece is impacting everybody.
One Piece has just been a thing for decades.
That everybody loves.
But it's just like they discovered it now when they can actually like appreciate it.
Yeah, and people are finally, I think, getting past the 1,000 episodes. Fuck that.
Now it's 1,000 episodes? Why isn't there more?
Yeah.
That's the reaction I'm getting.
Because you're pretty much caught up.
My sister rewatched it twice.
Oh.
I asked her last night, she rewatched it twice.
Jeez.
It's a good show. You're a fucking pussy if you don't want to
Jesus
watch
Christ,
it.
man!
You're a fucking bitch-ass coward if you don't want to watch it because of how long it is. You're literally a bitch, and then you complain about how short your favorite show is. Like, just watch One Piece, just watch One Piece, just watch One Piece, just watch One Piece.
Because you're not expecting something that long to have the quality that it does.
For that long.
Yeah. For the consistency of that quality, yeah. But so anyway, Bleach.
Back to Bleach.
I wonder if that'll be
I was
bleeped
gonna
out.
say, from my own personal experience, it was almost like ages of these shows, like when it came to what people were talking about.
Yeah.
Of like, for a year, it would be focused on people would talk about this show. Next year, people were talking about this show. Next year, people talk about this show. Bleach was, oh god, I think either early high school or middle school. Like, I knew,
That's when
I
I
had
started
friends.
watching it.
I had friends who were obsessed with that show.
One
One Piece was generally just always there that everybody talked about.
I heard like there was this pirate thing anime, and that was it. That's all that I knew about it. but Naruto was just like constantly like I knew almost I knew about Sasuke and the perv teacher and all that kind of stuff. And but like obviously like with a flawed image, of course.
Wait,
Yeah.
you mean Pervy Sensei?
Pervy Sensei.
Arrow Sensei.
Which Sensei is teacher?
You're not.
That's a little Japanese translation 101.
You're not educating anyone, you fucking idiot.
I'm educating you because you.
You're educating me? You can't even say Naruto right. You say Naruto. You did the thing I said that people do when they mispronounce Japanese names. They enunciate the middle name part of the name instead of the fucking end.
I'm glad you noticed.
This is the first time in a while that I haven't had to argue about something. I'm just generally content.
Wait, so Bleach starts off with Ichigo.
Not spoiler thoughts.
With Ichigo killing your mom.
Yeah, so and it starts off with this guy, and Ichigo's high school student, and it kind of starts off as like it kind of feels like it's gonna be the start of a slice of life, and then all of a sudden ghosts start happening. And that's where that's what kind of brought me into it, was like all of a sudden they built it as like the regular world, and then here's all this new stuff that you never even knew about.
Here's another layer.
Yeah, here's another layer to the world, and that the world building on this I really like. Even though there's some parts where I'm just like, wait, what? And then they do address it and acknowledge, and we do figure out what it is later on. I do really like the we take it one step at a time, but we'll acknowledge that weird wild step that we took a few steps ago. We'll acknowledge that and talk about it. And it's definitely not episodic. You would feel like it is, where it's just oh, here's this thing that we gotta go deal with. That's only for the first couple episodes, but the rest of it is very tightly together. It's each episode leads off of the other so well.
Eastern animation is just kind of like that, in all honesty.
Yeah,
there's not really many episodic anime out there.
Yeah.
There's not a lot. There are some, but it's not a lot. The big ones that you will hear talked about are not episodic at all.
Yeah, this one is, it's a lot more of a smaller scale sort of thing. It's not we're saving the world. No, we're keeping our town safe.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Part 4 of JoJo's.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, and I think that was
it's a weird flashbacks.
It's weird. It's weird that I've seen JoJo Part 4 before Bleach. This extra layer that gets added, and the small scale aspect of we're gonna just keep everybody safe, and everybody that our friend group, everybody's has their own character and reason to be in the friend group and all that kind of stuff, and then other stuff starts happening. Some supernatural stuff starts going down. And
oh no, there's a hollow shitting on the bridge. We gotta kill it.
We gotta go get him. Sir, you're under arrest over my dead body. That can be arranged. The whole Shinigami, which after watching Death Note gives me a different image of that name. Soul Reapers.
I also watched Death Note before watching Bleach, and it was that's what my idea of Shinigami was. It's okay, that makes sense. The Grim Reaper is this creepy monster thing. And then you go to Bleach and they're just samurai. They're just samurai.
And Rukia.
Oh, okay.
Just Rukia, we're the same thing as...
Here's my Death Note, and it's like the really shitty, her notebook, it's drawn.
Yeah, the drawing! She has to draw pictures instead of writing people's names.
Here's my Death Note, pulls out her sword. This is my Death Note.
Mayhem, you've discussed your thoughts on Bleach.
Yeah.
Jinzu, what are your thoughts on Bleach?
In
comparison to the big three, basically.
Just how you blindside him every time.
Yeah.
And I'm never ready, and I can never say anything coherent.
The actual what you want to say about it.
In comparison to the other big three, it's very disappointing because I hate to spoil it, but it kind of falls off eventually.
It does?
Yeah, it falls off pretty hard. That's why you never heard about Bleach.
Oh, yeah.
That's why Bleach wasn't as popular as Naruto or One Piece, especially not as One Piece.
They're making
because
a
One
final
Piece,
season.
Yeah, they're only now finally making the final season.
Jeez.
So, and that final season was made in the early 2010s or something. I don't know.
Oh my god!
2012
But, huh?
2012.
Was when they wrote the final chapter?
When they ended the show.
Oh yeah, that's when they ended the show. But yeah.
But they're not done. But it wasn't done.
It wasn't done. They just stopped it because it stopped gaining views and stuff.
Oh my god.
So yeah, unfortunately, Bleach falls off, and it's because the author and illustrator Tite Kubo, he was overdoing it. He was overexerting himself,
Overworking
and he
himself?
he was basically he burnt himself out of the story.
Oh god, burnout.
Yeah. And that's why it kind of fell off, and he started rushing it because you have to You have to publish your thing weekly, so it's hard.
Yeah, that's the crazy part. Is that
look at Oda? God, that poor man.
He's done so much, and yet he still keeps going.
He already had everything planned out, so it's fine.
He has to get mandatory breaks now. Like he's
Mandatory
forced to take mandatory breaks because people know that he won't stop.
Yeah.
The author of Berserk, Kentaro Miura, he took too many breaks. That's like the opposite side of the spectrum. He took too many breaks, and then he passed away before he could finish it. Rest in peace.
Yeah. I'm soon gonna start that, which I don't know if we should make a video about Berserk.
No,
we are going to make a video about Berserk. And
it's gonna be more.
well, consider we watch stuff.
We can read stuff.
You
can read. You can read.
Book club.
Book club with the
Manga
green
club.
villains.
Yeah. Rise Against the Soul Society. I think is when Bleach starts to hit like a it starts to pick up speed of like, oh, this shit's cool. This shit's interesting.
Oh yeah, it's gonna go deep into the world and all that kind of stuff.
And deep into the magic system of the world.
Okay. Yeah, because it's like the whole thing with this show is that like it's very slow, but it's slow, but it's taking its time and being careful. I think that's what that's like the problem with like it being like an early anime is that it has to be careful. It has to be careful to like start everything, and when there actually is like this Soul Society where you said that like it picks up, that he's finally like more like confident, and I think this will like be really good, and then that'll start the cascade. So the Soul Society and like the whole supernatural thing that gets like introduced into the show.
I can give my thoughts. I didn't give it.
Oh,
I don't care.
well, you didn't ask
Moving
yourself.
on. You looked up crucifixions.
Okay, fine. Duke, do you want to give your thoughts? Yes.
There you go.
This show's got drip.
Is there an
End
episode?
of
Show's got
sentence.
drip.
Yeah, no, this show, that's actually one thing I really do appreciate. The design of characters is awesome. I love the designs of these characters. My favorite is still Shad.
That scene where Ichigo has like the hollow mask and is the Shinigami, that is one of the coolest moments of like that is my favorite moment of those 20 episodes. Just that like
Well, are you about to be satisfied in the upcoming episodes?
am I gonna have a good ending?
The other thing I said...
No.
But
The other thing I told Mayhem
Enjoy
about...
the ride.
was talking to him about was how good the monster design is in this show. Oh. Good lord, the hollow designs are awesome.
so cool, and they only get cooler. I want to spoil so much because I can't help myself because I love this show, and it becomes...
Isn't there like a movie where they go to hell or something?
Well,
we'll see.
They go to the afterlife. I'm pretty
hell.
sure that that's gonna be a given.
No, I mean just straight up hell.
Yeah.
if there's Soul Society, which is basically heaven, then there's gonna be hell, and a weird in
You'd
between.
have thought that would be the hollow world. Nope.
No,
Oh, yeah,
What is the...
well,
Oh, wait, the
it's
name
like
of the
Limbo.
hollow world.
Hueco Mundo.
Hueco Mundo.
It's
That's the other thing I love.
It's the in between.
That's the other thing I love.
Yeah, the Limbo.
The names. So, I love the fact that there's so much, like, Spanish and American influence with this show.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Like, some characters are just so damn American.
Wait
Like-
until you guys meet the Espada.
The Espada.
The empanada?
The
Empanada.
yeah,
The Empanada.
pendejo.
No, but
Mierda.
Hueco Mundo. That sounds so cool. What was it called? The big ass dudes.
the Vasto Lordes. Or
No,
wait, what's
the Vas Menos or something like that? The Pas Menos, where it's
No,
like the great,
it's
the great nothing or something like that.
I forgot. It's like Grande something.
Gran Bueno.
Grand Menos. Like I know it's like Menos. What?
You didn't see that. You
You're
didn't see
looking up spoilers, sir.
My bad.
You're
I got the
looking
name
up
right. I got the
straight
name right.
You look it up. You look it up.
I'm trying to find it.
But yeah, like that big hollow. Yeah, like the design of the hollows. It's almost feels like the prototype version.
Yeah,
of the Titans.
Grande Menos.
Grande Menos. Yeah, but
Grande Menos.
They feel like prototype
Oh,
versions.
Menos Grande. That's what they called it.
Yeah.
The Menos Grande, yeah.
But
Oh god, that was so cool.
But the hollows, they feel like prototype Titans from Attack on Titan.
It feels like Attack on Titan was inspired by this.
Yeah, with like what they inspired, like Attack on Titan took these and like brought them into the real world.
I can imagine. What's his name? The guy who makes Attack on Titan. You always remember this.
Isayama.
I imagine Isayama seeing this as a kid and being terrified, and that's what inspired him.
Probably.
But
And then what if there were people and they were eating you?
Also,
while they
design.
inspire, while I say that, I don't mean that they like rip off or anything like that. I just say like they inspire the same amount of fear, and like their otherworldly like design is so good, and the sound design, that roar that they have. Is
I love it so much.
Yeah, it reminds me of like the original Godzilla roar.
Yeah,
like
dude.
how it's so inhumane of a noise that it doesn't even sound like it comes from the beast itself.
Dude, the other types of roars that we will see are incredible. Chills down your spine.
Okay, so
Chile.
I'll go ahead and try my best to describe what happened this season.
Yeah.
In the most thoroughly detailed description ever.
Ichigo dies
Ichigo gets Soul Reaper powers.
from the
He
best
has
character.
adventures, and then Ryukia is captured. He trains for 10 days, and now they're going off to save her.
Yeah.
Detailed enough?
Well, and he also gets a team together of like his friends.
He gets his A-team.
Yeah.
The A-team!
Does Orihime have her power?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
little fairy things?
What?
It's so random, right? It's so random. I love Sado's powers. Sado's powers is so cool, and he gets more.
Oh, you mean Chad?
Yeah.
Chad!
Chad.
Yasudora.
Chad is the best!
That's the funny thing about watching a sub, is that like you hear the word and then you see the name and you're like, that is not what was said.
That was my biggest problem with the sub, of the number of times where I heard something and I was like, that is incorrect of what they just said. Like, you'll hear Oni-chan, and it'll be...
Oni-chan.
And it'll be Ichigo.
Yeah. Just straight up to
Just like,
Ichigo,
excuse me?
Well, for American context, that makes more sense, because Americans don't have honorifics for older siblings.
Bleach has been awesome.
I'll just declare my favorite character is Ryukia.
Holy
Okay,
shit,
my
say her name
favorite
right.
character is Snoop
Say her
Dogg.
name.
I know, I'm trying.
Rukia.
Rukia.
You have a Kia car, so
Rukia.
put Ru.
Rukia.
There you go.
Rukia.
My favorite character is Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg.
My favorite character, that
Easter
little...
egg. There's
Oh,
a
and
Snoop Dogg in the show. You gotta see him. It takes a lot of effort to see him.
You know what character we're talking about, right?
Huh?
You know what character we're talking about, right?
Pull up his picture.
So, it's that...
Oh, is it
It's
the
the
guy with
black
the
guy,
with
yeah.
the glasses?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember him. Yeah.
Where like it was that
Closer.
really nice story of like him trying to be a hero and everything, but messing up and making a
And
hollow.
causing a hollow, yeah.
His name is either Ichinose or
Snoop
Coulson.
Dogg.
Goddamn. No, it's Static Shock, you motherfuckers.
Static shock.
So anyway, Samurai Jack is probably the best anime
a foolish samurai warrior.
wielding a magical blade.
Okay, so
Wielded by a foolish samurai warrior.
Mayhem.
Extra
episode.
thick.
Best episode
My favorite
I miss
episode
Mako.
is the training.
is the training.
The training, because
Oh, yeah,
it's
yeah.
literally showing how ridiculous Ichigo has to go through to become a Shinigami again.
Yeah.
And how ridiculously strong he actually is. And like now he's actually getting it focused. And also it finally develops that store guy that I was always like
Kisuke, I love Kisuke.
like Kisuke. I was
Patrick
just like
Vlogs!
I was like, who is this guy? Why do you guys love him? He literally just shows up and is just like, hey, what's up? And that's it.
Exactly.
And now finally he does something and I'm just like, yes.
And he gets cooler. He gets cooler. They all get
Correct.
cooler.
You forgot his real name. It's Hat and Clogs.
No, it's Kisuke Urahara.
No, dude. Remember Ichigo's name from
Yeah.
Hat and Clogs?
And he's just like,
Rukia.
oh, okay.
The mom entire story with the Grand Fisher,
Yeah.
the
yeah.
unnamed hollow.
A hollow with a anglerfish sort of thing, but instead of a light, it's Ichigo's mother.
Well, it's
It's a lady drowning.
it's his last victim.
His last victim. Okay.
Which became Ichigo's mother.
Which became
Yeah.
Ichigo's mother. Yeah. And so it's like it's supposed to like represent. And so like a Shinigami person who can only see a hollow sees somebody in danger, so they go and save them. But obviously it's a hollow, so you just
Yeah.
which is actually pretty smart. I like how they developed the
The adaptations that hollows make to become stronger, fucking insane.
Ooh. All right.
And the adaptations that the Shinigami make in return
Ooh.
are fucking insane.
Ooh.
Also, when I say that they build upon the magic system, it's more like they build upon the magic system of the sword, of these Zangetsu, not Zangetsu.
They have at least one arc where they do something weird.
Well, they forget about it. They forget about it and go back to the sword. The sword's everything in Bleach.
Yeah, and he got his new sword at the end, and it's just I really like that sword. Where it's like it doesn't have a guard or anything like that. It's full on, just like it's for hitting.
It's
for attack.
A giant kitchen knife.
Yeah. Oh, I like this design. Ryukia is like her entire like aspect where she's literally every time she shows up and like shows her personality of being a little shit. I just imagine her being like the older cat that still likes to mess with people.
Yes.
That's exactly how I picture her. And that is why I fully support everybody who like puts her and Ichigo together. I like it because like their dynamic works so well. They're both assholes and especially to each other, but they make it work.
It's very funny.
They still work together.
So my favorite thing is the fact that she was so proud of her drawing and then saw Ichigo's face and was like, dick, and beat him in the head. And just walked away still talking.
And Ichigo said, "You call that a fucking drawing?
You call that a drawing, you hypocrite?" Like that line in Attack on Titan. This drawing is way too detailed. The artist is way too good at drawing, or something like that. It's like actually a picture, but the artist that drew it.
Yeah, that's funny.
Any other character that you want to mention? Because there are big ones we could talk about.
The parrot.
Oh, you just want to talk about that episode. So in other words, we can segue into talking about Chad.
So the Chad episode. Yeah.
Yeah, no, Chad's episode with the parrot was weird as hell.
It's just the voice of the parrot. Like it's like obviously it's a small child, so it has a small child's voice, but I still hate it.
There you go, little parrot. I've saved you.
Thank you so much, mister.
Yeah. The fact that, Duke, you do his voice way too well.
Thank you, mister.
I have.
Now, abandon me so you don't die.
Oh, yeah, and it's old
Fuck
style, like, anime, like, dialogue, so it's like, they say it, like every time that they speak, it sounds like a soundbite.
It's like...
One character that I absolutely hate the design of, and I do not care if I get any flack for this, the little girl of the shop. I hate her design. The little girl with like the pigtails and like the tired eyes and the giant like Pikachu cheeks. I hate her design so much.
It's so funny.
But and then like
I cracked up so hard during the training session where it's like, oh yeah, make sure you can get at least a single hit in on her. Ichigo punches her, and she just goes red and just tries to kill him.
Yeah, she cracks and tries to take his head off, and I'm just like, that's why I don't like you, because you can be unhinged at any second.
What is up with
She
her?
has a gun!
Watch out! The rat has a gun!
No, it's that moment when... No, it's just that meme where it's like, man, we really should not have put that lobster in the sink, and you just see the lobster has stolen a knife.
Hattie! Breathe, darn you! Gah,
gah, gah.
We gotta talk about another big character, the Quincy dude.
Oh, yeah.
The dude.
Oh, yeah, Iryu.
Iryu?
Uryu Ishida.
He uses the power of Jesus.
Ishida, that's the name I always try to remember. But yeah, no, because of the fact that he's, as you said, basically the only Quincy.
He has the power of God and anime on his side.
He's not the only Quincy.
What?
Huh?
I won't say anything more.
You fuck!
I love that character, but we don't see much of him, so we can't say too much about him because it's just not too much there currently.
And the last time we see him when they're going into the Soul Society, he's literally dressed like the Pope.
Yeah. He was just a very interesting character. He's got his own story that he has of, like, his master died fighting
Who was
Hollows.
his grandfather?
Yeah, who was his grandfather, who died fighting Hollows
When asking for
the Soul
help.
Reapers could have helped.
Yeah, when they could have helped, and they showed up 2 hours after he died.
Yep. Chad is my new favorite representation of Mexico. Hell yeah.
Viva Mexico!
Viva Mexico!
Sakar.
Sakar?
Sakar.
To take?
Soccer. Because they say
You
football.
Motherfucker.
Ah! That's also the name of... Yeah, that's also the alternate name of Rocket League. Sakar.
That's funny. That's good. That's a good one.
It's not mine.
I know.
That's why it's good. But anyway, so this was just a very good setup for the show.
Stop using the word very and good. Avoid those words.
This was a verily well done.
Very well done.
Very exquisite.
This was a interesting start to a show that I liked a lot.
There you go.
There you go. Use more descriptor words so it's understood
Me
better.
think harder.
And so
My
you sound
thinking
more.
cap has smoke coming out of it! What's wrong with me?
Me needs think cap. It no fit.
It doesn't fit.
Head too big.
Head too thick. Like anime waifu.
Skull too thick for brain to make space.
Eyes too big. Have constantly dirt in eye.
Enemy try to shoot head. Bullet gets stuck in skull.
That'll stop him. Stop. Don't need body armor. Body will protect me.
Don't need body armor. Body
My
is armor.
favorite-
Body is armor. I couldn't decide between two questions where it's like,
Go
what
ahead.
of the powers that we have so far with like the Shinigami, the Quincy power, or Hime's power and Chad's power, which one is the most like appealing to you? But the other one that I thought
Mexico power.
of Mexico power, and the other one
El
was like
Fuerte.
what would you want your hollow mask to be? If
Mexican.
My sister and I were really into Bleach, and she actually, you know, the mask project that like some art kids had.
Yeah.
She was in that class, and she made her hollow mask, and it was really cool. Did you make your hollow mask too?
I just made Ichigo's.
That's fine.
not original, but still
I hadn't
okay.
watched most of Bleach, but I had seen that mask and was like, "That's so cool," and I wanted to have it. But I didn't have money, so I went, "This is a perfect chance," and I made it.
My sister tried making one for me. We got all the shit for it, and we made it basically, but we didn't go past the faceplate. So there's just a random thing of
Face.
my face in my closet somewhere.
When you're looking for something, it's just like, oh hey, me.
Yeah.
But,
I've done that before.
I would like
Don't worry about
of that like because like of that kind of wait what? Because of that world, I would think a Oni mask, like the Japanese like Oni mask.
Yeah, for like Japanese plays.
Yeah, I think that would look like an awesome like hollow mask.
Okay, describe your hollow.
He's an asshole.
For all three of us, let's
He's just
describe
an
what
asshole.
hollow would you look like.
An asshole.
It's just an anus on a mask. That's it.
Go ahead and start
It's just a little dot
describing
with
what-
stars.
It would probably like an Oni combined with a pig man.
Oni combined with a pigman combined with Vikings.
Well, I wouldn't say Viking. I would say like more of like the like the mystical sense of the Oni, or like they're more of like the trickster dudes.
I know, but I'm going based on you.
I know, but
Yeah,
but
you-
like I would
I think no, you could totally have a cool like imagine
barbarian.
imagine a bone
Oh,
like
a
Viking, like the helmet with the horns that go down, like that as your mask.
like
and,
the later
sticks out.
interpretation of Vikings
Yeah.
with the horns. and-
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Jinzu? What would be your hollow form?
My
What
hollow
would you
form?
look like as a hollow?
But he would definitely be a trickster.
Let's rip your
hollow.
chain out real quick. What do you look like?
My umbilical cord.
My umbilical soul.
Doesn't everyone?
No.
We ripped out your chain. What do you look like?
I want to say it, but I feel like I'd be copying a future character.
So flavor it as your own, but don't worry, I won't notice.
Okay. just the tiger cat thing, basically.
So, wow, we're making Duke, Mayhem, and Jinsu.
Yep.
Got it. So a knight.
As hollows.
It's not too complicated to just say a knight.
No, it's like light and dark mode.
Let's go ahead and quickly wrap this up. And I've got.
It's almost Christmas.
I'm definitely not. To prepare you for what we come to next is very quick. We're going to Soul Society.
Yeah.
We get to see the whole of the Soul Society.
I kind of don't like it when arcs connect like that, where it's like I like that this entire like setup, like this arc was the setup for the next one, but it's like it's worrisome when that happens, because then what happens if that's the only thing that this person watches, where it's like this arc has to stand on their own. But I do consider this arc to be able to stand on its own.
Yeah.
I do consider that.
Well,
But
are
like
you ready to get out of here?
I'm ready to flee for the hills. Yes, very much.
Okay, what should we tease him with? Jinzu, what should we tease him with to prepare him?
You told me about a cat.
Oh, that's one of them. Cat into Super Saiyan sword.
Huh?
Yes.
Like
Like
Also more boobs.
if If you want to see more of our content, you can find our YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter on our Linktree at linktr.ee/greenvillains. That's linktr.ee/greenvillains.